This program is proudly brought to you by the VAFA Live Official app. With live scores, team stats, player stats and much, much more. Everything you need for the VAFA in the palm of your hand. Download it from the App Store or Google Play now.
Hi everyone, it's Charlotte McKinnon from Complete Sports Management here. We're down here at Waverley Oval today where Old Zavs have beaten Dealer by 121 points. I'm here with senior coach Sats. Sats, it was a pretty good game today in some pretty slippery conditions. How did the team deal with the weather, first of all?
Yeah, I think we wanted to go into the game, and whether it was raining or really good conditions, we wanted to play a certain way, and that was obviously to put a fair bit of pressure on Dealer. They've had two really good wins in the last two games, obviously Scobbs and Trinity. So I think we just wanted to bring our best defensive effort against these guys. Yeah, for sure.
Now, Will Hams had a bit of a day out today, 50 possessions, 11 clearances and snuck forward for a couple of goals. Yep. How important was he for the team today?
Well, he's been fantastic on and off the field, so he's brought great leadership, direction, and he's not much bigger than me, but he's really hard at the contest. So I think he's just fitted in beautifully to what we've been doing, and the players love him. Which is really important when you're new to the club. He's just fitted in really well, and I think getting 50 possessions probably enhances his reputation a fair bit more. But he had an unbelievable day today.
Now, you've had a few changes to the teams over the past few weeks, but you're finally getting some players back and a bit of continuity in the side? Yeah,
I mean, we feel like it's probably our strongest side we've put on the park this year. I think like with Noonan, Simeopoulos, captain and vice captain back in the fold, and there's probably a whole. Tom Gilbert came back in, who was outstanding earlier in the season. We've been able to sort of get a bit more consistency going through, and I think that if you're having some really tough conversations with guys missing out week to week who could easily play senior footy, it's a good guy. There's a fair bit of depth. Yeah.
And Daniel Robertson, first game for the club today. How did he go?
Yeah, excellent. He's an accomplished sort of VFL footballer, and came in, and I think he just loved playing with some of his old schoolmates, to be honest with you. And I think he kicked a couple of goals and just played his role, and which is another one who was probably excellent for us.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining me today, Sats. I'll now hand it over to Jared, who's with Dealer.
Thanks, Charlotte. This is Jared from CSM with the head coach of Dealer Salle, Peter Schwab. Schwabby, unfortunate loss today, big loss. They came out of the first quarter pretty good, and then the rain set in, and it was just a really hard game for you. Anything to say?
Oh no, we were thrashed. They dominated right from the start. I think in the first 10 minutes we would have been lucky to have 10 possessions. Right from the word go, where we normally we try and say let's start well and keep in the game. We were just blown away. So after that we struggled. I think the only good quarter we probably had was the third, and even then we weren't terrific. So they were great, the Zavs, and far too good for us today.
Yeah, they were a really good team today. Some shining light. Nixon, Gotch had great games. Nagel had great games. Also to mention having Tommy Humphries back for the last 3 weeks. Got 15 disposals out of the back line, so you'll be happy to have your captain back.
Oh yeah, it's always good to have your best players playing, and we got no excuses. We had probably a couple out, but it's good to have the skipper back. We end up with a few injuries. We'll just wait and see how bad they are, and we just got to get back up and train well and go down to Brighton and try and get the win. So. That's where we're at. We'll learn from this. We got a lesson today, and hopefully we'll bounce back. That's the aim.
Yeah, well, another week of football. Go down to Old Brighton, like you said, and hopefully get the win there. But thank you for your time, Schwabby. And that's it down here at Waverley Oval, where Old Zabs won by 121 points over Dealer.
This has been another Complete Sports Management production.